Greetings, this is garthrs, the Daily Adventure with another episode of StarMade on the StarSquadron servers. What is this? What is this? That's me. Not me. It's Trading Guild. Anyways, I know it's been a while since I recorded, and I apologize. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. Anyway, I got a couple things I want to show you. I've had some time to play, but not the quiet I require to record. So I made this. It's amazing. It's the most amazing thing ever. There's like maybe 4 other things more amazing. And I'll show you exactly what it is momentarily. That's the core because it's awesome. All right, so this is a permission right there. So you can just walk in. And it opens, and then you could just walk to it, and it opens. Oh, look at this! It's got a little desk with a med bay and some charts that go flickety, flickety, flickety. And then over here we have 2 bunks. Right here, there's no fan up top, but this is for, like, you know, if you fart and it blows it right back in your face. It's a punishment bunk. And I have an elevator. Beep. It goes up. It's a real elevator. Here's my command deck, my salvage, and my AMC, and my radar jammer, and my jump drive, and a button, and the scanner, and the missiles, and the beams. And they're all beautiful. And you just sit in the chair, and you're like, I'm in charge. And then you go in your core, and you're still in charge. Just like that. Let's go to 9 and we'll undock and blow backwards. It's pretty nice. I like this view. It's pretty cool. I mean, a lot of guys are like, oh, I'm going to totally, you know, make a view. And I'm like, oh, whatever. You're just wasting your time. But then I started thinking, I was like, you know, I can make a view too. I'm not stupid. You know, I can do that. And we'll plot past the current and we'll go there. And we'll just go there and we'll do some mining. And you'll get to see exactly what it is that this ship can do. And by the by, this ship's name is where are you at? I forgot her name already. I want to select yourself. The name is on here somewhere, isn't it? I don't know. Anyway, that's what it looks like. It's pretty awesome. It's got all kinds of things on it. It's got these things on it. The ULA. And then it says over here, it says ULA. You can't really see it because I'm not flying towards the sun. What is this ship's name? Pod Mother. Thank you. I knew it had something to do with a mom. Anyway, so a celebration of Mother's Day. And, you know, in addition to wishing my own mother Happy Mother's Day. She doesn't watch my videos, so she'll never know I said that because I'm not calling her. I totally forget every year. But we're not going to talk about that because she knows and I know, and that's all the trouble that you can get into with it. It's exactly where it ought to be. Baloney. That's exactly right. Garth, you're the worst son ever. That's not true. There's worser sons. Worser. I can't think of any offhand, but I'm sure there has to be. It's like almost impossible to not to. Almost impossible to not to. All right, hurry up, get there already, so I can show my thing. This is amazing. This view, this stationary view, is just amazing. Isn't it cool? I do have a camera, right here, but I don't like its view. I like this view because it makes me feel like I'm in charge. I think if I hold right shift down, I can actually look around, but it's sideways for some reason. Oh, just turn sideways here. All right, there we go. All right, so we're still crooked? Yes? No? I don't know. What am I, backwards? Oh, forward. There we go. Yeah. We're going to slow down now because we're approaching target Alpha Bravo Sierra Quebec Charlie. Pi R squared. All right, so I can't really launch these puppies from this view because for some reason it cuts them off. But each one of these little doohickeys here, the little pod-looking things, are miners. And I go to 5 and I launch them. Let's go to this way so you can see it a little more better. Sideways. There we go. And we'll just, and then they shoot out. See, but then it kicks me back into this view, and then they fly away, and you're like, oh, that is so cool. And then you go to fleet, and you select fleet, and you give it an order to mine this sector, and then those guys will go and do their mining. Now this ship also has mining capability, but I don't usually use it. I just kind of set these guys loose and they go and do their thing. These guys are obviously having some issues here. What are they doing? Oh, they solved it. They solved their problems. It's conflict resolution. We just witnessed it. We just witnessed it. Conflict resolution. All right, so you probably can't see it right now, but I will go in here, and these pods all have names. Why is it? Oh, okay, it's a cargo pod. We have Isaac, we have Grace, we have Philip, Samuel, Lisa, Michael, Rebecca, Bruce, and people ask me all the time, like, do you have a favorite? And I'm like, yeah, of course, it's Grace, because, you know, she's adorable. Look at her. Let's bring this in here. Where's Grace? We'll select Grace. Look at her. You can just see how adorable she is. She is cute as a button. Cute as two buttons, as a matter of fact. She's as cute as an activation module. I swear. Look at her. She's adorable. And, you know, it's octuplets, so they all look the same, but she looks the same better than all the rest of them. All right? Yeah, look at her. She's so cute. All right, so a couple of features on this. First of all, there's lights on the top and the side. Green means they have room in their cargo box. Red means they do not. Of course, you'll also do, because it'd just be going like that instead of mining. But there's like a little door, and you go in the top, and then down here inside we have obviously the cargo module, the faction module, and then the circuitry that says I'm full or I'm not full. And then it's also got a salvage and AMC, and it's packed full of power, salvage modules, and thrusters, and all that nonsense. You know, so basically these guys, they don't do too shabby of a job. Watch how quickly they eat. They eat so quickly. It's ridiculously how quickly they eat. Look at that. There's just, you know, there's 8 of them, and they can chew through. What are you eating? Oh, she's eating a bone. My dog is eating a bone. That's the sound you hear. She hasn't been eating that bone all day, but I hit the record button. What's she do? I'm gonna eat a bone. It's fine, whatever. I don't even care. But I do have some pretty significant salvage. Just totally jumping there. We'll go ahead and we'll eat this puppy up. Mine through pretty quickly. So, not horrible bad. I like it. And then obviously there's the missiles that I have, the heat seekers. Yes, heat seekers. And I have a radar jammer. One thing you have to remember to do is to turn off the release button. That's my scanner. Let's see. Hey, that was me. I was cloaked. And that's pretty much the juice. It's a pretty quick jump drive charge. Look how fast that is. It's pretty sweet. I'll give you some specs about this here thing I'm in. Let's go back over here. First of all, it has 8 miners. It has 8 cargo pods. It has missile arrays. It has salvage cannons. It has 2 turret spots on the left and right, and 1 on top and the bottom. Sorry, 1 left, 1 right, 1 top, 1 bottom. So I got room for 4 there. These guys come in the back, and they fly up to their little doohickey, and then they fly through. If you don't turn off the release, this is one of these, or one of those. So they dock and then instantly take off again. And of course I have my ULA pods, which are server standard. Those of you who don't make server standard pods, you are just, even if you're not on the server, you are just wasting your time. Also, again, with the green and red lights, I have room. I do not have room. It's pretty self-explanatory. They're pretty decent. Got some cargo, some rail enhancer things there. I got lots of cargo. I've got all kinds of circuitry in here. I've got this is for this thing right here. When this is on, this pulls. And when it pulls from the docking points up here. When it's off, the pods pull from it. So it's my way of dumping what's inside my ship. Like if I turn it on right now, it'll only pull. And as long as it's pulling, none of these pods will pull from it. So it's a good way to just disable that. What are you guys doing? Look at, it's like a little ballet. Oh, Grace, look at you. You're so graceful. What the heck are you doing? What are you guys... There's like 4 pieces right there. Are you sharks? Or they're playing shark. That's what it is. These kids, I swear. One of them's like, I'm going to get back to work. All right, whatever, dude. All right, now you guys can go over here and get this one. All of you. Look at Grace. First one in, man. First one in. She may not be the first one to fire. Yes, she is. Okay. So Grace, I love her. She's the best. She's probably the smartest of all the drones. Even though they all have identical brains, hers is the best. Grace, you're the bomb. All right. Isaac, by the way, he's got a lot of ADD, and you could tell by the way sometimes he'll just spin for like 20 minutes. He doesn't do anything. He's like, wee, just spinning, So they do good work. As you can see, they're pretty quick. Like, I've only been doing this for about 6 minutes, and they already killed one, and they're getting ready to go to the other. So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll just take these guys out to, some sector and say, farm, and they go farm, and then when they're done, they come back and dump their load into my ship, and I'm like, that is disgusting. You guys need diapers, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. And I accidentally left my factory system running and built like 30,000 shield capacitors. So I'm out of a lot of stuff, and I gotta go get more. I don't think I need any of this though. I might need Vertical. I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I did anything that made sense. I mean, since I played StarMade while the record button was pushed. It's not like you have to push it the whole time, but I mean, you can if you want. Slow down. Okay. So there's a lot of power on this ship. Oh, did I show you that? Let's see. We have... Where's my power? I forget, man. Power. Okay. I recharge about 400,000 a second, and it has a battery capacity of basically 2 seconds. So there's not a lot of storage, but there's a lot of regen, which keeps it fairly full. As you can see, my thrust max speed is 360. That's not too shabby. Takes me a bit to get up there, but not too shabby. I can fly and charge my jump drive at the same time with radar jammer on. So that's all that really matters as far as that goes. All systems are fine. My hit points are not amazing. My structure points are actually pretty decent. I'm just shy of 1 million. It's like 800,000. So I mean, it's not too shabby. As a matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how these guys are so smart. And we're going to keep Grace selected, and she's going to totally prove me wrong here. But let's go to this way. Come on a little bit. Come in a little bit more. All right. I don't know where Grace parks. I've forgotten. It's been a while since I watched him park. But let's just go ahead and give Family Miner to carrier recall. And they should stop mining and come to the carrier because it's time. There's Grace. She runs to the front of me. They're just like, they're real smart, as you can see. Let's try this. And then we'll just fly forward a little bit so that these guys can make sense of coming to me. There we go. Now they're going to come in. Alright. Alright, quit it. Yeah, as soon as they break that plane, for some reason the camera zooms back in. So until all of them park, this is what I can... What the heck are you doing, bro? What are you doing? What are you doing to your brother? Or sister? I don't know. That's gross. You guys are disgusting. You're animals. Alright, so they come in basically, and then they sit in their parking spots, and because I'm pulling, they, as you can see, they dump their mining stuff in me. So let's get out and have a look. Now, there's a couple ways to get out of my ship. Obviously, there's the front door, and there's also these doors on the side, because I don't like to walk all the way down there, especially when there's no gravity. Elevator does me no good. You know what I mean? Let's have a look at these little pods here. Is this Grace? This is Grace. Hey, look, I picked you, Grace. Oh man, that's pretty sweet. Look at that. She's number 1. That's pretty cool. I wonder why she's number 1. Could it be Isaac? Maybe you should take a lesson at this. Okay. Alright, so we have the ship here. We have this. We have the faction module and the knot. As you can see, when this is full, well, it's empty now, but when it's full, it'll emit a low signal, which turns this off, which turns this on. Now this is tied to my green lights, and this is tied to my red lights. So it knows when it's full, or I know when it's full by looking at it. It's got the red and the green lights on it. It makes perfect sense. See? Boop. Perfect sense. I've never had them fill up though, because they have plenty of space. I mined out a couple of sectors one time, and there was still nobody with red lights. So that's good. Definitely need a couple of turrets on the side, a couple of turrets on the top and the bottom. I think that would definitely help her out a lot. Pod Mother is very effective as a fleet ship. She's very large, which I'm totally down with. You know, she can handle all of it pretty nicely. You know, and I like her design. She's very sleek. She's a big ship, but you know, guess you gotta be big ship. Gotta. So let's jump out of here real fast, and I'll show you how this works. No gravity. I don't have gravity up here. It's only downstairs. So I can enter gravity. Oh, there you go. Now my elevator worked for me. But as you can see, we got all this stuff. Not too shabby. We hit this button, and it will pull out into the pods. Alright, so the pods are set up. Let me get out of this gravity. Alright. I have exited gravity! The pods are set up pretty basic. There's nothing super special about it. Let's go down into this one. I like the design that I came up with here. I'm going to detach one, and we'll just jump in it there. But we got my doorway here, which I can get up into this. And it's just like my other design. This is all full of these little power nodules are just 4 straight lines. They're not designed to be super powerful, just enough to power my thrusters, which I made my emblems out of so that they're multifunctional, both attractive and useful, just like me. All right. And we got the inventory block here. Actually, let me get out of that. We'll select it. Ooh, this is a sec. Select. And you'll note that this whole area is cargo. But if I select this, you'll note that's selected. And if I select this, you'll note that's selected. So no matter where I'm docked, it pulls. I think except for the back. Is it the back? No. Yeah. If I want to dock it and not empty it, I dock on the back. So that's pretty easy. And same setup as before. Not is tied to the greens, and active is tied to the reds. Did I have that backwards on the... I think I do. I think I do have that backwards. I think I do have that backwards on the things. I gotta know now. Let's there we go. Oh, don't turn off. Oh, do I have this backwards? All right, why? Oh, it's just adjacent there. So this is going to be on the green, and this is going to be on the red. Why? I have it backwards in the ship. I have it backwards in the pods, or I have it backwards here. One of the two. I don't know. Figure it out later. You guys can tell me in the comments below. I know that the logic kind of stuff won't work unless there's a tick. So if it ticks, wants to pull, and the cargo contents update, then the logic updates. But if the contents don't update, the logic doesn't update. So that might have something to do with it. I don't know. Not real smart. Just kind of smart, which is not true. I'm not smart at all. Okay, so we're back on the floor here. Yeah, but that's the basics of the ship. It's not very big. There is no other floor. There's this deck, which is kind of like me and my well, actually, I sleep up here because I don't have to sleep in the fart penalty bunk. That's just how things are. They're my farts. This is my ship. If I want everybody else to smell them, guess what they're gonna do? Exactly. You guys are so smart. All right. So, in my ship, here we go. Something else to show you. Go back to here. I've got this plot path to Courant. We'll go to 8 and fly to this. So we're going to jump in pretty quick. I wouldn't say that we're going to be going super fast, but we're definitely going to go kind of fast. Hello. I should have just gone the other way, man. Am I going? I'm going to my selected. I was trying to look at Grace. She's Doppler, you stupid. I know. You shut up. I'm not stupid. I'm not. I swear. Alright, right click to jump. Alright, so we're here. And where we're going to actually go is over to the other thing that I've been doing. Because, like I said, I've had playtime. I just haven't had the quiet required to record. And, of course, I've landed on the wrong side of the planet. It's almost climbing on my leg. Are you done chewing your bone now? No, she's just going to stare at it. You're so weird. Why are you so weird, dog? Don't look at me. You are weird. I like when you talk to her. She, what is this? That's the planet. I don't want the planet. I want the shipyard. Where are you at? Shipyard. I always lose this stinking thing. Okay, I had the shipyard over here by my on my plate, but the problem with it was I couldn't enter my ships because I was always in gravity, and it was getting kind of ridiculous. So I made this one, which is a little bit bigger. As you can see, it is much more bigger. And I can park this puppy. Yeah. Alright, so now we're in, and I gotta get out of this. I don't have gravity on the station yet, so there is that, obviously. I'll go down, and then I'll just jump out of gravity and we'll get out, because this is how we play games here. We play them like crazy, man. I want... thank you. Alright, and then we get out. And then we... Come on. Oh, I don't have an automatic on that one. There we go. Did I want this? I went this way. Okay. So we come out of our ship. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 docking points on the ship, or on the shipyard, I should say. It's kind of going to be the hub here for all my processing and junk like that. And then as I get shipments of Larimar, I will personally run them down to the factory. That's the plan. The inside is not done yet. The outside's not even done yet. Nothing is done yet, I swear, other than the actual shipyard itself. But, as you can see, it's pretty massive. It doesn't go all the way around. They only go down to, like, about right there or something. But, it's pretty big. And there's my little doohickey in the middle. And there's my bracketed and mounted command post thing. I got the air cooler with the heat vents. I mean, it's all working together. I've got my factory floor kind of made up down here at the bottom. This is all full of cargo enhancers and factory enhancers for these things. This is 1, 5, 15, and 45. So yeah, it's pretty weird. But you know, if you think about odd numbers, this is why I did that, so that they would be the same, because there's also up here. Yeah, so that's why I did that. And this is the cargo that's got all these enhancers done to it, and this is actually where everything's going to go, into this one cargo hold right there. There's plenty of shields on this one, as you can see, 29,000 with a bank of almost 250. So there's plenty of shields in this puppy. Pirates have to shoot at it for a very long time to actually do any damage. But what do you do? There you go. That's what it is. There's going to be a couple of more, what do you call them? Nodules, modes, or not, modules and nodes. I said it backwards. Both of those are real words, by the way. Nodules and modes, and modules and nodes. So it's like, what are you even talking about, Garth? I don't even know. But I have like 2 little small places here for little ships, and then I got big ships over here, and everybody and their mother can park there happily. It's no big deal. Public access, as you can see. Public access. Everybody can park everywhere. You can't take anything out of my factories or my chests, but you can park and enjoy my things that I'm going to build and put on here. Like, probably over here is going to be like a little cafeteria, eatery room or whatever. And then down the middle here was where I'll be processing ores and junk. So that should work. I think that's pretty much all I have to show you. I don't have a significant amount to show you. My power here is 2.2 per second with a 12 million bank, which is not amazing for a station, but it's, you know, it's pretty good. Ooh, got some work to do on this one. forgot those pieces. Yeah, it's been a thing. It's been, like I said, I had the time. I just didn't have the quiet to record, and that kind of sucks. Main processing is probably going to be along the side, out behind this. There's going to be several different ways to get in here and junk. Main processing will be where you drop off your cargo things or whatever. If you have just a straight Larimar, you can drop it off up there, because the rest of the stuff on top of the factory is still there. It's just not going to be my primary drop-off point for all my goods anymore. But that's the thing. I'm going to sit here and, you know, get rid of my junk, and the next thing you know, old Jed's a millionaire. So that's perfect. I love it. I like that front design. It's pretty cool. A square. It's just like a regular block, and then 3 of those patatas, and that's it. I mean, and I think it looks pretty cool. I like it. A rally do. I was thinking about putting like one of these in the gray hull right here, facing the other way, so it was kind of like the center of this, but then this stuck out like a crazy man. And I was like, yeah, you know, I really don't want that. I really don't. ULA, by the way. All right, now we can see it on the front here too. ULA, by the way, with my USD. It's amazing. I wonder if I can I launch these puppies while it's docked? I need to think about that. We should totally try that. Check it out. Try and check it. Chicka. Sven the Slayer says, seen my freighter yet, Cap? I think he's only compatible with Jace's containers, as the face is incompatible with Jace's container, as the face his sits on square. Yeah, I don't even know where I'm going. Yeah, it's a pretty nice looking thing, so you should definitely swing by Sven's channel and check that out if he's got it on his channel yet. I don't know, but it's a picture. It's got I think it's got everybody's freighter or cargo boxes on it except for Jace's. That's pretty cool. Also, you can come onto the mothership. You just have to come down here and get your head out of that, because there's no sensor in this area, so you can activate that front with that. This I don't think has a thing on it. I don't know if I think that you might have to be in faction to use that. I'm gonna try to launch these puppies though. I don't even need to sit down to do it. That's one of the things I love about this. I just walk over here, hit this button. Oh, no. I guess I do have to be in there. That's a ship. It's a ship remote, not a button. What am I doing? I'm crazy. All right, 5. Let's see if I can do this. This is gonna go horribly wrong. I already know. Country-o. Yep, look at them. There they go. All right. So I wonder if I can. Where's my ship? Holy crap! How far away am I? Let's see if I can recall my fleet. Orders for family miners to carrier recall. Let's see what they do. Can I recall my fleet while docked? It does not appear so. Are they doing anything? Nope. They're not doing anything. That's funny. So they can't redock to a docked entity, obviously. So maybe I should just back off of here. I can come over and pick them up because they're lost. Grace is probably all like, Dad? Your mom? Dad, Mom? Alright. So we have 5 is turned off. Fleet recall. Oh, they're in Sentry idle? I didn't give them that. Carrier recall right there. I'm just going to fly up to my backside. Do their cartwheels and junk, and then they'll get in. And I'm coming up on like 39 minutes, so I'm coming up on 40 minutes. That's a long episode. Maybe it's 30. I don't know. I lose track of time because I don't look at it when I start. That's probably why. Yeah, there you go, Grace. Nestle yourself. Are you chewing the bone again? Seriously? Would you take a break because your jaw got tired? Get out of here. You hear that? That dog is a nut. She hurt her little leg a couple weeks ago, and she hasn't really gotten over it all the way. And she's like solid. She's a real solid dog. She's like 90% muscle, but she looks fat, but she's like really strong. So she weighs a lot. That's my point. But man, I swear, it's so funny because she can't go up and down stairs. And so like the first 3 or 4 weeks, I was feeling so bad. I was like, oh my God, poor baby. She's so wrecked up, and oh, how can she even function? So I was like carrying her up and down the stairs and junk because I felt so horrible for her. And then I find out that this crackhead has been going up and down the stairs while I was at work. And I'm like, are you serious? I've been carrying this heavy dog up the stairs for I don't know how long. And she's just been enjoying the ride. She just at the bottom stairs and look at me with this sad face. Oh, Daddy, my leg hurts so bad. And so I was like, oh, you come here, Daddy, I'll carry you up the stairs. And then I find out she's going up and down the stairs while I'm at work. So, not happy. Nope. Not happy at all. And I think this is a good place to sign off. What do you guys think? You think so? You agree? You agree. You're awesome. You know that? You guys are awesome. You're like some of my favorite people, especially you two. You two, you know who you are. You rock all the way. I probably should have parked closer. Just in hindsight. Hindsight. Hindsight is 50-50. It's not right, Gordon. Hindsight is like 30-30. Okay. I'm sorry. So I'm going to go pick that up. Obviously I need to, because it's just hanging out there waiting on me to do something. You'll find these in any server I'm on. These are everywhere. I just drop it and go somewhere and get out of it and walk away. It's just... It's just me. I'm sorry. All right. So until next time, feel free to, enjoy yourselves with the video, but keep it PG because, there's kids watching. Maybe PG-13, so you can only see the F word once. See ya.